Bruce Lee totally revolutionized the way unarmed combat would be presented on screen. What Bruce Lee had done, because he worked in Hollywood with so many quality filmmakers, came back, he learned which lens to use, how to move the camera, where to edit. And these are what make his fight so remarkable. The techniques sometimes are really quite basic. The way he shot them was revolutionary.
Yeah, his action is a kind of a new wave action. You know, he changed the whole thing. You know, because we have never seen fighting like that.
The whole sort of like fast and slow thing he did with the tension and the release. The scenes that would move, then stop, then move again. Bruce Lee really made that stylized and really built that up and turned that into something that, I think that's the influence for Western movies.
He made fighting entertaining. He made it fun. He made it dramatic. He made it emotional. And he really brought martial arts to the rest of the world.
But Bruce Lee disappeared almost as quickly as he'd emerged on July 20th, 1973, dying of a brain edema just weeks before Enter the Dragon was released. The cause was put down to an allergic reaction to a painkiller. His death sent shockwaves around the world, prompting the biggest public gathering in Hong Kong's history. He was laid to rest in Seattle, with former students Steve McQueen and James Coburn as pallbearers.
I had decided to send Bruce's body back.
视频前的你，如果在男性持久力、勃起硬度等方面不满意，现在就加郭老师微信358-163-379，让郭老师帮助你持久坚挺，延时20到40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，增强夫妻性生活，28天彻底告别快男软男，做回自信的自己。记住微信358-163-379。
A whole new film genre known as Bruceploitation.
The whole Bruceploitation genre really took off after his death in the 70s as film producers in Hong Kong were desperate to find, someone else to make some money off of.
And right after he died, it was Bruce Lie, Bruce this one, Bruce Jump Over the Freak, Bruce Jackson from Compton. It's all these Bruces. There's only one.
There's got to be over 50 to 100 titles of movies with Bruce Lee name in it that has no Bruce Lee. There have to be at least a dozen or more Asian actors that was called Bruce Lee by the advertisers, but they didn't even know about it because those movies are made in Hong Kong and just sent out to the world.
Bruce Lee had been working on his 5th film when he died, called Game of Death. He'd filmed what would amount to 11 minutes and 7 seconds of edited footage as he fought 3 styles of martial artists on his way up a pagoda.
What Bruce was trying to convey in the Game of Death was how to deal with different forms. One martial artist going against people using different fighting styles has to overcome each of them. So in order to do that, you have to be versatile. You can't just take the same approach to dealing with different problems.
But the footage presented the studio with a major problem: how to finish the film without Bruce Lee.
Years go by, Bruce has passed away, and then the Hong Kong film studio, Golden Harvest, wanted to do something with the film that existed from Game of Death. And I believe they made 2 films and spliced together another actor and parts Bruce and part this other actor, and it looks spliced together.
It looks like a joke, it looks like a gag, because the attempts to make it look like Bruce are in the early part of the movie are so laughable. There's a scene in which the face of a body double is obscured by sticking a photo of Bruce on a mirror.
Among the many Bruce Lee imitators that appeared after his death, a few actors emerged who began to establish themselves as unique talents in their own right. 2 of the most successful were former stuntmen and members of the Peking Opera School, Sammo Hung and Jackie Chan.
Really, the guy who was smart about it was Jackie Chan. When he finally got to have some sort of say in the direction of his career, stopped trying to imitate Bruce and,